Hey guys, this is Coach Patrick with SoCal Sports, and we're excited to bring you a series of some videos of workouts and things you guys can go do at home to keep yourselves entertained, work on your skills at the same time. And we really encourage the entire family to get involved with this. So it's not just the little hoopers doing it, but maybe the mom and dad is helping out with the drills and kind of engaging, just to give some activities going on in the home that are a little bit different. So we're excited to give you guys a video in a series. They're basically going to come in pairs. We're going to have a kind of a beginner site type video and advanced type video, focusing on the kind of same skill sets but just different levels, and progress where you want. And so my beginner guys, you're welcome to try the older video or the advanced videos, and advanced guys are welcome to try the beginner videos. Each week we're also going to be giving out some prizes, so to enter yourselves in this competition, we're going to give you a trivia question each week, and all you have to do is subscribe and put your answer in the comments below. The question this week was, who leads the NBA in triple doubles? Just make sure you put your comment on the bottom, and if you put it in there by the end of the week, you're going to be enrolled, and we're going to do a drawing next week, and the winner's going to get a free academy pack, which includes a t-shirt, shorts, basketball, socks, and a ball pump, and it comes in a nice little drawstring bag. So without further ado, let's get into this video. I guess the main topic of this video is going to be crossovers and basically work on the handset, but we want to work on our hands first to get warmed up. So what we like to do first is get ourselves loose. So we're just going to do fingertip dribbling down low. Again, we do not dribble with our palms, we dribble with our fingertips only. So it's going to look just like this. So I'm nice and low right here, eyes are up, fingertips down here, left hand off the ball, and I'm looking ahead. If you're young and you have some problem, you can look at the ball first, get yourself going, and then come right here. What you want to focus on is keeping the ball in the same place. Don't let it round around on you out here or reach out, just keep it in the same spot. Once you get 100 of these done, switch to your left hand. Same thing right here, nice and easy and controlled. And just relax right here, okay? So we have 100 done right, 100 done left. We want to get some going. Okay, again, so if you're a little bit new, start a little bit high, back and forth, right to the middle of your body, outside your shoe. Right hand back and forth, middle of your body, outside your shoe. Get 50, and then switch to your other hand, get 50. Okay, just like this right here, okay? Once we get those done, we want to quickly get into feet still spread apart. Now you can go side, front to back. I'll turn sideways so you guys can see it. So the ball's gonna go in front to back, front to back, front to back. Same spot control. Make sure the ball gets all the way in front of you and behind you. Now the trick to this is you want your palms facing forward, and they're gonna flip to, or palms facing backward, they're gonna flip to forward. So look just like this right here. Boom, once I get these 50 done, switch to this side and get to these 50, okay? So now we're right here, all right? For my other guys, once you get there, parents who want to get involved, I have Coach Bim right here. He's going to come out here and show you. You can kind of mess with your kids a little bit when they're doing this. So he's doing his fingertip dribbling down low, right hand. Say he's been a little bit bad today, kind of annoying you guys. You can bump them a little bit, push them, try to keep their balance up. Just stay away from their face unless they really got you mad. Pull here, come in front. They switch to the other hand. You can pull them back here. Mess with their hands a little bit. And what you want to do is just make them uncomfortable and get them used to being comfortable while they're uncomfortable. Okay? He's going side to side. You can do the same thing. Boom, just like that. And if he moves a little bit, comes right back in. Okay? And that's pretty much how that part works. So we're all warmed up and ready to go. Thank you, Coach. Now, when we get to our crossovers, we're going to do the fundamental version of crossovers. There's a lot of different variations where you're kind of coming over the top to go forward. You're going to try to do an Iverson thing and come back here. What we're going to work on is like when you're in school and you're doing your math homework at the beginning, they make you show your work. So we're doing the fundamental version of a crossover. So when we're dribbling here, down low, my finger forward. When I do my crossovers, my fingertips are going to be pointed to the ground. So if I didn't have a ball in my hands, my fingertips are pointed here. My hands are going to stay in tight. So what I do when I cross over is, if you look, my hands follow through. See this? Right here, nice and slow, okay? The ball's soft in my hands. It still never gets up in my palm. It doesn't roll up like this, and I try to cup it and do this. I'm not trying to keep my head straight down and let it get out in front of me here. My knees are bent, and it's down here. So what we want to work on is a wrist snap with this, okay? So even if my crossover comes all the way out, if you look here, without a ball, my hands stay this close together, okay? So I'm right here. So if you look at my hands, I'm coming right here, okay? So back and forth, start slow. 10 in a row, 10 in a row, okay? If you're struggling, you can cross over and take a couple dribbles, then cross over. Take a couple dribbles, then cross over, okay? Just together. But we want you to focus on getting the ball all the way across your body. It's below my knees, Hands stay down, ball's getting outside my shoes. Once we have that down, we're gonna go to 3 variations to work on this. First one's gonna be called inside, then it's gonna be called feet, then it's gonna be called wide. So the 3 different versions of this look like this. This is inside. All I'm doing is my arms are straight. I can't move my hands, or I can't bend my elbows, and I'm not trying to swing my arms back and forth. It's just a wrist snap. Fingers point down, and I'm doing this. Stiff arms, wrist snap here. If we say shoes, you're gonna move the ball out to your shoes just like this. We say inside, right back to wrist. We say shoes, we go right to here. We stay wide, we go all the way out to here. Okay, so if I have Coach Bim out here, grab somebody in your house, he's standing in front of me, and he's just gonna tell me which ones to do.
Inside. Shoes. Wide. Inside. Shoes. Inside. Wide. Inside. Shoes.
And just like that, okay? So that way we're kind of building up our skill sets, keeping the ball low. And if you notice, we really want to focus on keeping that ball nice and low to the ground. It's harder for the defense to get all the way down there and reach for that. It's much quicker for you to have it and you have control. The other reason we want our hands to stay close is the more the ball's in our hands, the more control we have. If I dribble here and stop here, I don't have control till it's up in my hands. If I dribble here, I only have control when the ball's not in my hands. I can change directions quick, okay? So if my hands follow through, I have control of the ball, it's in my hands longer. Second thing is protection. If I follow through and my other hand's here, I can protect with my other hand right here. So a defender tries to reach, boom, I'm protected right here, okay? So that's the first part of the crossovers. So take a second, work on that, and then we'll get into the next part right here. Now that we've gotten through that first part of the crossovers, we want to, why do we cross over? To look cool, to impress people? No, it's to get the ball from one side or the other, or to protect the ball from one defender who's trying to get the ball from us. So to do that, we got to make sure our eyes are up. So the next part of this drill, it's a fun one to do with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister. Hopefully you guys don't have live-in boyfriends and girlfriends yet, but if you do, so be it. You guys can jump in on that as well. So Coach Bim's gonna come back out here right now. What we wanna do is work on our reaction. So Coach is gonna face right here. He's got the ball with his right hand. And parents, you're gonna grab whatever you can around the house, something light that they can throw. So for Coach Bim, I can throw this 30-pound weight at him. I kinda want to, but I'm not going to. So instead we're gonna use this nice little soft ball right here. So he's dribbling with a right hand right here, nice and low. His eyes are up, and we're just gonna toss this ball to him right here. He's gonna catch it and just throw it right back. He's gonna try to keep his dribble. And what you wanna do with this when you're working on this, kids, is you wanna make sure your rhythm doesn't change. You don't wanna, when the ball's in the air, stop your dribble, catch it, and then dribble again, and then throw it back. We wanna make sure that dribble is consistent. So right now he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and try to work on that. After you get that going, we're gonna switch to the other hand. So he's on his left hand right now. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that way you're starting to work on keeping the dribble consistent. So whatever's going on, whatever peripheral out there is happening, or whatever distractions coming in, your ball handling is still controlled. Because the next part's the fun one, where that's where they're gonna start crossing over right now. So when we throw it, parents, you're gonna throw it at the hand that's in the ball. Okay, so this one you're gonna give him a little bit of time, slow down a little bit. When we throw it, I'm gonna throw it at his right hand. He's gonna cross over when the ball's in the air. So he's back in his right hand right now. When I throw it, he's back in his right hand. When I throw it, he's gonna switch hands and cross over and catch. In his left hand. Now I'm gonna throw it here, he's gonna cross over and catch. So he can only cross over when I throw the ball. So he's here, quick, okay? So you gotta keep his eyes up, change hands quick, okay? And the trick you wanna have with this to speed your crossover is you wanna have the crossover completed before he catches the ball. Okay, so what that means is it's not going to be in the middle of a crossover and he's catching the ball and then finding his dribble. So we'll show you what that looks like. We don't want to see this. Do it wrong. We don't want to see this. And then cross over and get it. That's what we don't want to see. Okay, so you're working on reaction quick, reaction quick, reaction quick. Those are some fun things you can add to it. If they get better, more advanced as they get progressed through us, one little thing you can add to it is it can be 2 crossovers. So we're doing it now. You're going to throw it to a hand that doesn't have the ball, but he's got to cross over twice and catch. So right now, dribbling his right hand, he's got to do 2 crossovers and catch with his left hand by the time I throw it. So it's going to look like this. Boom, okay? Boom, okay? And that's going to help you speed your crossover and keep it low. Now, again, the higher that crossover is, the slower it's going to be, the harder it's going to be. So from here at us at SoCal, we want to try to make sure you guys are still working your stuff and excited to bring you more content as we progress and kind of get through this. So again, look for our videos. Thank you guys so much. Remember, subscribe, answer the question, who's led the NBA in career triple doubles? We'll pick a winner next week. Thank you.